What are dividend stocks and why do people love investing in them? First, let's understand what a dividend is. Dividend is a portion of a company's profits that it pays back to its shareholders. So for example, if you have 100 shares of Microsoft and Microsoft performs really well and makes a lot of profits in one of its quarters, then it shares those profits with its shareholders in the form of dividends. If you own 100 shares of Microsoft, for each share, Microsoft pays 84 cents. So owning 100 stocks, you would get paid $84 every 3 months. One thing you need to keep in mind is the ex-dividend date. So the ex-dividend date is the date by which you should have ownership of the stocks to be eligible to be paid dividends. So for example, the ex-dividend date of Microsoft is August 21st, 2025, and the dividend payment is scheduled for September 10, 2025. So if you want to be paid dividends for your Microsoft stocks, then you should have purchased those stocks by the ex-dividend date, which is August 21st, 2025. Now, why do people love investing in the dividend stocks? There are multiple reasons. First and foremost, it's passive income. Literally, you have invested in a company and it's just paying you cash for having invested in the company. It's passive income. You don't have to do anything to receive it. You just have to be invested in those stocks. Second reason is stability. The dividend paying companies are often long established, stable companies which have long-term growth and they pay dividends. So people love investing in those stable companies. Third and most important point is compounding. When you get paid dividends and then you reinvest those dividends in the same stock, you get to buy more stocks and then you get paid more dividends on those stocks, and it results in a compounding growth that eventually snowballs into serious wealth. Now be careful, because not all dividend stocks are created equal. Some companies whose stock is struggling may pay high dividends while you're invested in that company. Your shares are not growing as much and may even be in a loss, but you are getting high paying dividend. And so the idea is that you should invest in companies that are not just paying you dividends, but also are high growth companies. So they have stable growth over time and they are also paying you dividends. Don't be lured by high paying dividend stocks when those companies are not performing well or struggling. That's dividends in a nutshell. Here are top 10 companies that I would recommend that you invest in to benefit from their dividends.